A new proposed project in Sackets Harbor could make a street with heavy foot traffic more pedestrian friendly. It would change up the traffic pattern too. 7 News reporter Mark Mason Jr. has more on what the village is looking to do.
Main Street in Sackets Harbor is targeted for possible changes to make walking through downtown easier and safer.
We're still in the kind of idea gathering phase. We're getting community feedback and ideas, but some of the primary thoughts are changing Main Street to be one-way, kind of coming into the village, and adding some stop signs for four-way stops at possibly Broad and Ambrose.
In the summer, when the village is often at its busiest, Mayor Alex Morja says the street's current layout can be somewhat hazardous for pedestrians.
We have cars parked on both sides. More and more people are driving large vehicles, so it can be hard. We've had a few complaints about primarily parents where little kids are standing at the crosswalk, people can't see them, and so the cars don't stop proactively.
Making Main Street a one-way street would mean parking changes, limiting parked cars to just one side of the street. Morja says the village wouldn't see fewer parking spots, though.
The hope is that we can preserve the same number of parking spaces. So instead of having parallel on both sides, we'd have diagonal on one side. And by our count, it'll actually be the same number of spots on Main Street.
One business owner would welcome changes if it means safer foot traffic through the village.
Having more foot traffic on the street would be, I think it would be really nice for the folks that live in town and also the people who come here to visit, because it would allow them to have way easier time getting around. And when it's in the summer, in the dead of summer, we have so many people visiting.
A written plan will be brought to public review during the February and March board meetings here in the village of Sackets Harbor, and then a public hearing will be held once the plan has been fully laid out. They hope to bring about these new Main Street changes by spring of next year. Mark Mason Jr., 7 News.